Hey there guys, and what is going on? Guy Rocky here, and welcome back to another episode of Area 32. So since last time, guys, we have a few donations that I'd like to go over. We have some donations from the Jurassic Craft mod. I know about those, and I'll go into those in a second. And also, we got some stuff from Rhino Dragon. I'm not sure if that's from last time or this time, but it's in my inventory, so I thought I'd mention it anyway. We also got a diamond from Anonymous. I'm not sure again from which time that is, but you can see I got a blaze rod, gunpowder, and I also got string, but actually that's incorrect. The donation that they submitted got a little messed up, and I was with them when they were donating it. I'm actually very close with that team, the team of people who work with the Jurassic Craft mod, who are the creators of it, and I'm really close to them, and they actually donated 25 in my name. I was with them. I know they did it correctly, and for some reason it it donated it to everyone. Now, it doesn't honestly matter too much because it is all going to a good cause, and if you guys are interested in donating, go to a32.co and just make sure to donate under my name. And but unfortunately it didn't work correctly. It donated it under everyone, and it's not like obviously a huge issue or any of that, but it was definitely a tricky little incident, if that makes sense. And they just want me to get the items. They want to help me, you know, win this series. So like they they want me to get the items. So we're working on that. We're gonna work on getting that fixed up. It's a little bug. They donated for the ME system package, so we'll be getting some cool stuff from that one hopefully very soon. Anyway, guys, I have a lot to go over since last time, and many of you guys, again, many of you guys are like, you know, the flux in the warp is making you go crazy from all this forbidden knowledge from your Thaumonomicon, and I just want to go over that really quick. A lot of you guys say I'm going crazy, but I am not going crazy, you see, because there's different stages of warp. Now, I've been doing a lot of research into warp just because you guys kept harassing me into doing it, so I'm doing it. And basically, you know, you're not far into getting crazy until you have a tab. There's a tab I don't have access to yet, which would allow me to get a sanity checker. Now, I can't make the sanity checker because I don't actually have the tab yet, and until I get that tab, basically, there's nothing I can do. And so the simplest way I can explain this is how warp works is every time I research a forbidden knowledge, for example, a bone wand, or for example, right here, the research mastery, or if I keep going, I can look at even more forbidden knowledge, like liquid death or bottle taint, and see how they have the purple aura around them. Those are forbidden, and you can see how forbidden they are because when you hit it, it says forbidden knowledge that says minor. Or for example, like I think I did one the other day that was forbidden knowledge, and it was one of these, this golem one up here. This one's advanced golem, which is a taboo knowledge. That's a really high knowledge. That gave me a lot of warp. But for example, this one being moderate, it's not that illegal to research, if that makes sense. And that's how those work. So sorry about that, guys. I had to do a quick little cut there. That was it. I just had like a wave of sickness wash over me, and I just felt like crap for a matter of like a couple minutes there. I mean, I feel fine now. It was really weird, and so I just, like, if you notice near the end of that little clip, I just start getting softer and softer in voice because like, what is going on? But it's okay. It was nothing, obviously. It was just something weird happening. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys something I've been working on in my live streams, which, by the way, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm now doing Area 32. I've stopped streaming CSGO for the temporary time, and I'm going to keep streaming Area 32 because I've been having more fun doing that than anything else. And so if you guys want to see that, there's going to be an Area 32 live stream tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So anyway, let's keep going here, and you can see that we have the Arcane Pedestal and Arcane Pedestal. I still want to get 3 more right there, right there, and right there, and then we can start using this thing, which is called a Runic Matrix, and you have these infusion pillars, and I can basically put something in the middle. For example, this is just an example. I could put stake there, and then I could put infusion stuff all along the sides, and it would infuse it with whatever I try to infuse it with. So if I wanted to infuse it with air, for example, I could have like a lightweight steak or pork chop, if that makes sense. I also learned to use this thing here, which is you have the Alchemic Furnace, you have the Arcane Alembic, you have the Essentia Valves, and you have a Warded Jar. So I've used the piping to get it all the way into this jar, and I actually just filled it with Corpus. I filled this with food, it filled the piping line with Corpus, and then we've got Corpus in this jar. So for example, let me quickly go ahead and see if we can fill up another jar here, and I'll just give you guys an example of how this works. So we need to go back upstairs and get a few materials so we can get this settled. I want to just show you guys how this works because this is going to be very important for a lot of the stuff I'm doing in the future, because gaining jars of Essentia is actually like really important into this whole thing. So let me just show you. So what you do is you surround it like that and you get a warded jar. Okay. Now, as you can see, I already have a Fabrico or a Alembic in here, which I can get more. And the Alembic is the piece on top that stores, this one has Fabrico, and this has some stuff in it as well. So if we put a jar here, and then we take one of our pipes and put it above, you're going to see that this one's going to start filling up with different materials. Not obviously immediately, and you can see that there's some like steam coming out of these because they're not perfect. But if I were to open the, so that closes the valve, by the way, and you can see that we have nothing. Or you can still see it's leaking up, but when we get more of this Fabrico in there, we will actually be able to do that. So if we were to throw in something that, what has Fabrico in? Be quiet. We need to find something that has more Fabrico in it, and then we can throw that in, and I'll be able to show you guys and give you guys a quality example of what I'm talking about here. So let's find something made of Fabrico real quick. Something easy. Nothing in my inventory. Oh no, this steak is. Okay. But we need more than that. We need a little bit more than just my steak. So let's go ahead and go into this Thaumonomicon and go here. And if we go into the Aspects of Magic tab or the Research tab, which I believe also... Nope. Aspects in that Magic, is this it? Yeah. Fabrico, we can see what has that in it. Honestly, it's not much. It's a few things. It's the arcane tables, beds have it, and wolves have it. So let's go see if we can go find some of that stuff upstairs to throw in there. We just got unlucky that it was Fabrico, and that literally is just wolves, it seems. So, and it has to be colored wolves because it's something you fabricate, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Unless we can find more steak, which does that. It has to be cooked, though. So actually, yeah, let's go ahead and cook this. And then that should be plenty. We'll throw all that in there. It'll store all the Fabrico. And sure, it's sort of a waste of food, but I just want to give you guys the example of how this is going to work. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you guys some of the knowledge that we've learned since last time. We did a lot with Golemancy. We learned about the advanced golems. We also learned how to get iron golems. We almost have enough to get these golems here, these thaumium golems. And while that's smelting, let's go ahead and attempt to get these thaumium. Oh, I already started, I think. I think this is the... It is. Okay, so I just made an extra research node, it looks like. We'll just kind of throw that out the window. Hoya! There we go. And we'll finish this up. I already seem to have started it and gotten pretty far. So we might as well just finish this up here. So we have Modus here, and let's just quickly fill some of these in. We have, okay, so this is stuff here gets super complex. So made of Potentia, and that's made of Ordo. So we can do I see what we can do. We can do that there, and then we can just do a Vacus right there. That didn't work. That didn't work. Why did that not work? Oh, wait. I'm being dumb? I am being dumb. Okay. I'm just being a dumb face. Okay, so what we can do is we can put Ordo here, and then we can put Potentia there, and that'll connect all those. And then we just need to connect to this thing, which also has Ordo in it. So what we'll do is we'll take Ordo again and put that right there. This is a very confusing line. We don't even need this Modus here, so we can actually retrieve that. I actually have the ability to recover stuff now, which is cool. And we just need to find Ordo. What else is in this? You have Potentia, so we can do Ordo. And then we'll just do something else that is Ordo that we have a excessive abundant amount of. This has 13, so we'll do that. And then we'll just do Ordo one more time around the corner. And that should complete it. What are we not connected to right now? Those connect. We're connected to that one. We're connected to that one. What are we not connected to? That should be enough to give us the completed recipe here, but for some reason it's not working. What isn't working about this? Everything seems to be working. Everything's connected. What is not working here? These are connected. Is it over here somewhere? I actually have no idea why this is not working. This is weird. Okay, so this is actually a completed note because we have this one's connected to that one, which is connected to that one, which is connected to that one. So why is it not working? Huh. Maybe if we just... I'm just going to test something here. What if we put, like... Let's go ahead and just put... what else has Ordo in it? Let's just look for a sec. Find something with Ordo that we have a good amount of. Let's just put... I'm very confused. I honestly am. I've never seen... Okay, let's just put this here for a sec and see if that... What? I am so lost. Because that's connected, that's connected, that's connected, that's connected, and everything connects. Oh, no, there's a break right here. I found it. Okay. I see the issue. Air can't connect to ordo. Okay. I've found the issue, everyone. So it's actually not as major as you'd think. What is weather made out of? Okay. I was wondering what... I knew there had to be an issue somewhere. So let's see. Water. So we can really do anything made of water that would get to ordo. So does water and ordo make something? If so, then we'll be all good. All goody good. Water and ordo create nothing. Okay, so this is actually going to be more difficult than I expected. So let's remove this for a second here. And let's see if we can connect weather to ordo in some way or form. It's a lot more tough than you'd think. What about air and ordo? Do those create anything? They do. It creates modus. So we can just go ahead and put a modus there. And that's not going to connect that. But if we put an air here, that'll connect it. There we go. Now it worked. Now it worked. That was the issue. Okay. So then we can just discover that. Hoya! And we've discovered thaumium golems. We'll just do a little reading on those. And we can see we can make a thaumium block. Their durability is insanely high. Their strength is high. Their self-repair is very slow. They have a carry limit of 32. They're very slow overall. And can take up to 2 upgrades. Its weight allows it to sink in water. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And you just throw a block in. Okay, that's actually really easy. Okay, and we can make ourselves that golem now as well. We have our stake here, so let's go ahead and go downstairs. And let's throw that into our machine. And you're going to see how this works. And it should start filling up that second jar with Fabrico. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw it all in here. Now, this is a special furnace that will filter everything it gets into... Is that increasing the Fabrico in here? It should. It should. Yep, it is. Okay. This is a special machine that will automatically fill or take out the Essentia products. We'll use the word products from this machine and put it into, or turn it into Essentia. It's like a furnace, except instead of turning it into the ore, it turns it into Essentia. Does that reset everything? Oh, it does. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Does that reset that? No. Good. So yeah, so we're going to get more Fabrico in here in a minute, and you're going to see once I open up the valve, it's going to fill up full of Essentia, or full of Fabrico in this jar. And we're going to fill this entire room full of jars because this thing will start sucking from the jar, Essentia from the jars, which is really awesome. So that's actually plenty there. So if we go ahead and open up this valve, you're going to see that this should start filling up with Fabrico. Doesn't seem to be working at this current time, and I don't know why. Alembic is almost empty. Maybe we need more. We need more? We shouldn't need more, but I guess we do. This one only took... Well, this has 16 in it. Let's try and match that, 16. And we'll just put this in here, because I believe that creates Fabrico. Is it full again? Okay, it's full of Corpus and Fame, so let's quickly just remove that again. And we'll just keep doing that till this is full of 16 here. Because we want it to be full. Throw coal in there as well. We want this to get to about 16. Does that create the right thing? Yes, it does. That's 12, 13, 14. Is that enough? There should be 15. Is there any more in there? It looks like we're at 15, which is one short of what I wanted to be at. Let's see. Will that be enough, though? That should be enough. But it's not. Okay, so it looks like we need one more stake. To get this to work, because I think you need maybe a minimum of 16, and it takes it in groups of 16, these jars, which is possible because I know that the Alembic takes things out in groups of 8, I believe it was. When I want to fill a file, that's how I have these files of Essentia full of Corpus. So we're going to go ahead here and look for just a piece of steak or a piece of cooked meat, preferably, and we can use that to go ahead and actually get this working. I'm still learning these, so if I don't seem knowledgeable on a lot of these topics, it's because I'm not. I mean, I have no idea. And let's see. No. 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 Hello? No. God, how do I not have any steak? That's really obnoxious. Okay, here we go. Store these 4. Just grab these 2 as well. These better have it. Hoya. No. Empty. Yes. There we go. Perfect. So what we're going to do is I also want to quickly go over something. Many of you guys were saying that in my last video when I blew up my base. Many of you guys were like, hey, you blew up your donation items. No, during the camera cut there, I actually took all the items out. I would not do that. I'm not dumb. I knew what I was doing. Don't you guys worry. I knew that, I knew what I was doing. Just don't worry about that, okay? So we're at 16 now, so if I open this, this should go and fill. Oh, no, you know why it hasn't been working? Because we have the Corpus jar connected. If we take this off, and these pipelines are actually probably currently full. Oh, yeah, here we go. See how it's filling with Fabrico now? It's because we had that other pipeline there. So you can look at that. Look at that, how it fills up. Look at that. So now we have a jar of 16 Corpus, and we also have a jar of 16 Fabrico. And we can put these here just for aesthetic purposes. And you can see that we have both right here. And they look really awesome. So we have those multiple jars. And yeah, they're not even close to full. But that's how that works, guys. I quickly want to go over some stuff with Snake and Jimmy. Many of you guys have been telling me, you know, I'm a cruel person for what I did and all that other stuff. And it's not that I'm cruel. It's I'm evil. There's a straight and utter difference, okay? Cruel... A sudden and unnatural hunger consumes you. And now everything I see is like a purpley color. What is going on? My hearts are black. Wait, what's going on? Am I going crazy? I think I just went crazy. I am craving rotten flesh. I'll tell you that. Your hunger begins to fade. Oh, hey, that worked. Did I unlock that new tab? I did unlock the new tab. I did unlock the new tab. I was literally talking about this tab during the episode. That's ridiculous. I think the hunger's gone now. That's ridiculous. I was talking about this tab during the episode, and then I unlock it during the episode. Though that is a bad sign. I am absolutely mental now. But on the bright side, I have the tab I wanted because you can unlock some crazy stuff in this tab, and I can actually have the power to destroy Snake now. Yay! I'm so excited. Oh, this is gonna get good really quick. Okay, we have Primal Wand Focus. We have the Sanity Checker. We'll get the Sanity Checker now. We'll see how crazy I am. And we can get Void Metal. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun. But let's work on the Sanity Checker first, because many of you guys wanted me to get this and wanted to see how crazy I actually was. And let's find out if I'm actually that crazy. I know I'm probably a little crazy at this point. I've kind of accepted that fact, but I don't care. I'd rather be crazy and powerful, so I mean that's always the way to go, right? Incognito has Ignis in it, and Ignis and Air make nothing, I don't believe, but we'll double check. Bang. No, I lied. Those make Lux, and we can put Lux in the middle. And then we have this thing here, which has Vacus in it. And Vacus has Air in it, so we can just do... we can do that there. We can just put Air right there. And we have the Sanity Checker, yay. Okay, so let's see if we can get the Sanity Checker working. Things have become more busy in your mind lately. It is probably best that you look inside there and make sure everything is still all right. This tool will allow you to check the effects of warp on your psyche and how much it is affecting you. Of course, you cannot allow a tool like this to fall into the hands of your enemies, so you have taken great pains to obfuscate the information it provides. You might have gone too far, though. You are having a hard time deciphering it yourself. Oh, well, basically what I'm getting out of that is I'm stupid. So what I'm going to do here is, all I know is I can't make that currently yet because I don't have the infusion altar set up completely yet. But I do know that that is proof that I am going crazy. But I'm going to accept the craziness. Many of you are going to be like, no, don't accept the craziness, don't accept the craziness. But why not? If it gets me all this hidden knowledge and all this amazing power, why should I not do it? Why should I not do it? Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And as always, stay beautiful. And peace out.